Hello and welcome back to another GeoGuessr video in which we're doing more interesting photospheres in obscure countries. 18,924 to beat, so let's just get straight into it. And here we go. And if that's the flag, then this should be reasonably... Well, no, it's not showing us the whole flag, is it? But I am thinking like Azerbaijan. I think that's blue up there, red and green. Yeah, this is Azerbaijan. It's a quick first round, to be honest. Are we going to find out exactly where we are? No, we're not. We're not going to find out exactly where we are. Let's be honest. But this is Azerbaijan, judging by the flag. So we're going to place in there. In Baku, we weren't in Baku, but we were 124 kilometers away, which still gives us a decent score, 4668. Would anyone have ever guessed in anywhere other than Baku? I don't know if they would have, but we'll go on to the next round. That was a quick first one, and a big open square for our second one, and a flag would be very much appreciated, but we don't seem to have one. Okay. This could be very difficult, actually. Sun is firmly in the south, I would say. That's how it seems. Yeah, firmly in the south. And we're looking quite... I mean, I would say this lines up pretty well with perhaps North Africa. We've got these ladies here. A lot of people with head coverings. I don't want to identify what that covering is, so I won't say anything about what it might be. But a lot of religious stuff, and that looks like could be Christian, which is perhaps leading me further south. Actually, like I'm thinking like Ethiopia could be an option, because I'm looking at trying to get a good look at like the skin color of the people, and they look a little more darker skin color. So I'm thinking something like, I was thinking originally Algeria, Morocco. I'm thinking something like that might not be the best option. And also, obviously, those are both Islamic countries for the most part, I believe. So perhaps Ethiopia is a much better option. I'm just thinking of countries that I know have a decent number of people who follow Christianity. There's probably a reasonable amount of countries around here that do as well, but I'm drawn towards Ethiopia and Addis Ababa. And I'm also drawn towards this Meskel Square. It says it's an events hub, which... Holy Trinity Cathedral. Could it be? Could it be? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm gonna place here. I'm gonna go for it. We weren't in Ethiopia, but we were very close, actually, considering. I mean, not super close, but I was in the right part of the world. So we were in Eritrea. So my sort of train of thought was actually correct there. And admittedly, I didn't know that there was a reasonable amount of... that was an Orthodox cathedral, apparently. So I didn't know that was a thing, I would say, in Eritrea. but I don't know a lot about Eritrea. So that's actually a really good thing about this map. You learn things about countries that you wouldn't usually learn about in GeoGuessr, and we've got a pretty respectable score considering. So I'm pleased with that round, and we will continue on to round number 3. And we've got another square. Another square. Ooh. Okay. Okay. And another sort of Christian looking church. And probably again, maybe again, we are in Africa. There's no way we're in like the same part of the world, is there? Part of me is thinking yes, but like part of me is saying go back to Ethiopia. I mean, like, let's have a look at South Sudan. I want to. I'm actually curious to see. So we've got All Saints Cathedral there. There's no. You know what? Let's have a look at Addis Ababa. Let's go to where was that Holy Trinity Cathedral? Does that line up with the road? It probably doesn't. Wait, what? So it's sort of kind of southeast of us. Yeah, no, it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. But it definitely feels like we could be back in this part of the world. And also, I'm having a look at that. Oh, tell me that's not the same language. It might be. Oh yeah, I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. Let's have a look at Somalia, maybe. Mogadishu. It's much more. Somalia, as far as I know, is Islamic, majority Islamic. Djibouti, maybe. I don't know what sort of. Yeah, I don't know if it fits. Maybe not. I'm so tempted. I think we're going to go for Ethiopia again. We are. We're going to go for Ethiopia again. So let's find that cathedral. Holy Trinity Cathedral. I don't think it's this, but we're going to go for it. We were in Ethiopia. Oh, brilliant. And we were at the Bole Medhanyalem Church. Isn't that funny that we went there the previous round? We were wrong, but close. And then we got a very similar round this time. And a very good score of 4987. Really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. It always feels good when you sort of use previous experiences to kind of say, this looks similar, and then go that route and get it right. Right, okay. So, what a blindingly pristine beach. It's really nice. Okay, so northwestish is the sea. Sun is probably in the south. And we are on a drone, I think. So this is going to be difficult, I think. This is going to be very difficult. I'm just thinking of like options, and there's so many. So if the sun's in the south, which I'm not sure it firmly is in the south, but okay, what am I thinking? I'm thinking it could be Caribbean. I'm thinking it could be like Mauritius. Mauritius, actually. I'm going to go, or like Maldives or Seychelles. Where's Mauritius? No, Mauritius is in the southern hemisphere, but the Maldives. So the Maldives maybe not a great option because it's a lot of very small islands. Having said that, part of it kind of fits. Oh well, we've got some like hilly bits in the back. That's quite a big place as well. That's a very big place. That's difficult. It's very, very difficult. This could equally be like Caribbean or something. Caribbean is probably a really good shout. Maldives. What else was I looking at? Seychelles. Hmm. Could be. Maybe makes a bit more sense. Um, we're looking for sort of a beach in front of a town or a city. And I mean, it kind of works, doesn't it? This one. I mean, it doesn't work in terms of the actual orientation of things, but sometimes that's not. Sometimes you can't rely on it for photospheres. Um, I think I need to lean on the sun being in the south and go for Caribbean. But where? Where in the Caribbean? Really could be anywhere, couldn't it? Like, do we have anywhere that fits? Like Grenada, Trinidad, the the person who took this photosphere has a Spanish sounding name, which probably isn't a clue, but could be a clue. We'll take any clue we can get. Yeah, we could be searching for ages for this if we really sort of stayed or stuck to it. And then there is a part of me that's like not 100% convinced we're in the Caribbean because this this town or city, it looks like a city, it's huge. I mean, it's absolutely huge. So I don't. I'm not really confident about anywhere along here. I mean, Guyana, maybe. Does that work? Does Guyana work? Georgetown, maybe not big enough. What about Suriname? Paramaribo? No. No, I don't think it works. Yeah, there's so many options. I mean, again, part of me wonders, could this be like? I mean, it's too green. It's too green for the Middle East. I think there are parts of the Middle East which would be more green, but you know, part of me is almost thinking that looks Greek to me. But is Cyprus on here? Don't think it is, but I don't know of anywhere on Cyprus that matches this. Antigua and Barbuda, maybe. Oh, okay. I mean, probably not. Probably not. But isn't that as good as I'm going to get? Yeah. Yeah, this is as good as I'm going to get and makes sense. Okay. I don't think this is it, but let's go for it. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was Angola. Actually, the name was a a, a clue. It was a Portuguese sounding name, and wow. Okay, okay. I should have maybe considered. No, no. You know what? Sun was in the south, wasn't it? Sun seemed to be in the south, and Angola is definitely in the southern hemisphere. Hmm. Okay. Oh well, that happens sometimes, obviously. And this obviously fits much better because that is the place where it is. So, 8,906 kilometers away at only 35 points, which means going into the fifth round, I don't think we can beat our score, which is a shame, but we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. So, what is that flag? I mean, it looks kind of like what I know to be the flag of Puerto Rico, but that's not a country. It's part of the US, technically, or it's a protectorate, I think. So I'm not sure that works, but it could be like Dominican Republic, which is, yeah. Could it be Dominican Republic? Could it be Cuba? I'm having a blank of what the Cuban flag looks like, but I wonder if it actually could be Cuba. I feel like it. Grafica de el arte de la luz. That sounds almost Portuguese, but I don't know what Portuguese. That flag is. The flag is basically drawing me to this area because there's a couple of flags that have a similar pattern, but we can't see the full flag. If I could see the full flag, I'd probably be pretty confident. I'm just trying to think of which flags have a star. So Panama and Dominican Republic look quite similar. I don't think it is those, either of those. I think it looks like either Puerto Rico or Cuba, and I think Cuba is probably a better option. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this looks anything like Cuba, but we're going to go for it. Yes. Yes, we were correct. We were correct with 4,994 points and actually probably desperately close. Wow, look at those guesses apart from that one. 18,067 points. We haven't actually beaten our best score, which I think was 18,900, but what a really good round, I think. We obviously had our Azerbaijan round, which was pretty easy because of the flag. Then the two Ethiopia and Eritrea rounds, in which we went for Ethiopia twice and got it correct once. Then the Cuba round was last, and then unfortunately that Angola round, which just I didn't have quite enough information, and the sun direction kind of baited me into a northern hemisphere guess. Unfortunate, because if we'd been sort of anywhere in this part of the world, we would have beaten that record. But really good round and really enjoyed it. We'll be back to try and beat our record, I think, because I never get tired of playing this map. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again in the next video.